If you're interested in a woman and wondering if it's worth pursuing a more serious relationship, it's natural to want to learn more about her life and romantic history. While everyone is different and it's important not to jump to conclusions, there are certain signs that might indicate she has had multiple partners in the past. Today, we're going to explore 7 of these signs in detail, so you can better evaluate your situation. With that said, let's begin. 1. Comfort with physical intimacy. If during your first intimate encounter, she appears extremely comfortable and confident in her intimacy, without any trace of nervousness or shyness, this could be an indication that she has extensive experience in this area. This comfort can manifest in various ways, from taking the initiative in the sexual act to demonstrating a technical skill that might seem surprising. It's crucial not to confuse this confidence with self-assurance, as a secure woman can be someone with experience or simply someone who is in tune with her body and sexuality. The key here is to observe how she behaves in intimate situations. If everything seems too natural and there is no room for uncertainty or mutual discovery, it could be because she has already gone through many similar experiences. However, it's important to remember that everyone has a different pace when it comes to intimacy. Some people may feel comfortable quickly, while others need more time. What's essential is that her attitude does not give the impression of being mechanical or routine, but rather remains authentic. 2. Avoids emotional involvement. If she avoids deep or emotional conversations, or if she constantly steers the topic towards superficial matters, it might signal a lack of interest in establishing a stronger emotional connection. This attitude could suggest that she's not looking for a serious relationship and prefers to keep her options open. But there's another aspect to consider. Often, the inability to connect emotionally can stem from past traumatic experiences or unresolved emotional wounds. She may have developed defense mechanisms to protect herself from emotional pain, leading her to avoid emotional intimacy even in relationships that could otherwise be significant. In this case, it's crucial to be patient and understanding. Observe if, over time and with the building of trust, she starts to open up more. If she doesn't, and you prefer an emotionally intimate relationship, it could be an indication that her expectations are not aligned with yours. 3. Inconsistencies in her stories. When getting to know someone, it's normal to want to learn more about their life, interests, and past experiences. However, if you notice that her stories change or contain inconsistencies, it might be a sign that she's not being completely honest with you. For instance, she might tell a story and then alter details when she mentions it again, which could indicate that she's omitting or adjusting the truth. These inconsistencies could be an attempt to hide aspects of her life that she prefers not to share, such as the number of past partners or certain behaviors that might be frowned upon. She may also not want to reveal certain aspects of her life out of fear of being judged. What's important here is not to rush into confronting her aggressively. Instead, pay attention to the details and be observant. If you notice that these inconsistencies are frequent and significant, you might need an honest conversation about transparency and sincerity in the relationship. 4. Frequent cancellations of plans. If she frequently cancels plans with you, especially at the last minute and with unconvincing excuses, this could indicate that she's not fully committed to the relationship. She may prefer to keep her options open, seeing other men and not wanting to limit herself to an exclusive relationship. This sign is particularly relevant if she seems interested in you when you're together, but then disappears or is inconsistent in her communication. If this behavior persists, it's a good idea to have a clear conversation about what both of you expect from the relationship. If she continues to cancel plans without a clear reason, it could be a sign that she doesn't view the relationship with the same seriousness that you do. It's also important to consider the possibility that she has a complicated schedule or is going through something personal that makes her less available. However, if the lack of commitment is constant, this could be a warning sign that she's not as interested in moving towards something more serious. 5. Compares you to other men. It's normal for someone to occasionally mention their ex-partners, especially if they're recalling something relevant to the conversation. However, if you notice that she constantly compares you to her exes or other men, this could be a sign that she's had multiple relationships and hasn't completely moved on from some of them. The comparisons can range from subtle to openly critical. If she makes comments that make you feel like you're not enough or that you're not meeting her expectations based on past relationships, this could indicate that she's still emotionally attached to those men. Worse still, if she compares you to several exes, it could suggest that she has an extensive romantic history and continues to evaluate you based on those past experiences. In these situations, it's essential to talk about how you feel regarding these comparisons. If she's willing to stop making them and focus on building something new with you, that's a good sign. If not, it could be a sign that she's not ready for a new relationship. 6. Overprotective of her phone. Privacy is important in any relationship, but if she's excessively guarded with her phone, it could be cause for concern. If she always places her phone face down, avoids responding to messages or calls in your presence, or carries her phone with her everywhere, even to the bathroom, this could indicate that she's hiding something. This behavior might suggest that she's in contact with other men or has something she doesn't want you to see. Of course, some people are just very private with their technology, but when the secrecy is excessive, especially in a context where some level of trust is expected, it could be a sign that she's not being entirely honest. Instead of snooping or asking accusatory questions, observe if this behavior is consistent and if it coincides with other signs that might suggest a lack of transparency. If you feel that something is off, it might be time to discuss the importance of trust in the relationship. 7. Avoids introducing you to her friends. Introducing someone to your friends is an important step in any relationship, as it means integrating that person into your social life and showing that the relationship is significant. If she constantly avoids introducing you to her friends or family, there could be several reasons behind this attitude. One possibility is that she doesn't want to make the relationship public because she's not yet sure about committing. Another option is that she's keeping her options open and doesn't want other potential men to be discouraged by knowing she's in a relationship. It could also be that she's maintaining contact with people from her past and doesn't want you to find out. Another reason could be that she doesn't see a serious future with you and prefers not to make you part of her social life for that very reason. Finally, she might fear that her friends will reveal information about her past that she prefers to keep hidden. Whatever the reason, it's important to consider how this attitude affects your perception of the relationship and if it's something you're willing to accept. The purpose of this analysis isn't to judge or criticize anyone, but to help you assess whether the woman you're dating shares your expectations for a serious and exclusive relationship. Observe all these signs together, and remember that open communication and mutual respect are the foundation of any healthy relationship. Here's some more videos to keep you learning. See you in the next one.